All right, guys. So today we are going to talk about generating referrals. And I think, at the absolute pulse, the lifeblood of any successful small business is the ability to generate mouth to mouth referrals. If you provide great customer experience, word of mouth referrals are bound to happen naturally. But a conscious effort to cultivate them is going to result in a higher ROI from your network. So, listen, I've interviewed some entrepreneurial powerhouses over the past few months, and the one common denominator is they are all experts at generating referrals for their business. So, in this episode, I've summarized some of the tactics that they use to always have a pipeline full of people that are already trusting them and that want to work with them. So basically, at its core, this is how referral marketing works. You identify key individuals in your sphere of influence, existing customers, business contacts, friends, etc. You cultivate and invest in those relationships, and then you make the ask. I mean, it's really that simple. So let's dive in. 10 ways to generate limitless referrals. Number one, ask. You got to ask for the referral. It sounds so simple, right? But the truth is, many of us will go running a business for 10 years without ever even saying the word referral to a client or friend. And as silly as that sounds, it's important to say this word referral once in a while to remind people that you're happy to help with your service. You're happy to help their people with what you do. You got to say this word, guys. The word referral is powerful. It can flip a switch in someone's mind and turn them into a connecting machine for you. So if you ever ask, they may think that if you never ask, they may think that you're too busy with clients and that you don't have the bandwidth to take on any of their friends. Now, you don't want to badger them with that sacred R word, referral, right? But I think working it into conversation once or twice a year is usually going to do the trick. So saying something simple like, I'm always happy to help anyone looking for XYZ. I'll always make your referrals a priority. Just saying that out loud or in an email or in a text message when it fits is going to do the trick. Say the word referral to your sphere once in a while. I mean, you are probably awesome at what you do. So by mentioning this word referral to them, by flipping that switch in their head, you're doing them and their friends a favor by opening this door for them. All right, number two, capitalize on the holiday season. November and December is a special time, right, for cultivating relationships. It's when you get to see your family and your friends a little bit more than usual. People usually take their foot off the gas business-wise for a few weeks. It's also when we usually put on 5 to 7 pounds that we can worry about in the new year. But it's also a very important time for cultivating business relationships. So holiday cards, gift baskets, and one-on-one face-to-face meetings, they're all great ways to cultivate your network and gear up for a new year chock full of referral giving. So whatever it is for the holiday season, make sure to have a plan for these months because it's pivotal. Maybe that plan could look like this: 5 face-to-face coffees with A-plus clients, send out 10 gift baskets, and 50 holiday cards. The holidays are an absolutely crucial time for growing your business, and it's imperative that you have a plan to capitalize on those months. All right, number 3 way to generate referrals: do not miss birthdays. Birthdays have always been and will always be an important day for relationship cultivation. Those friends that call you on your birthday every single year, they hold a special place in your heart, right? It's just the truth. Well, the same thing goes for past clients. Whether it's a call or a text, make sure you have reminders set in your CRM to send a personalized happy birthday shout out to your most important people. There are actually even apps that are totally devoted to birthday reminders. One's called HIP, H-I-P. The logo is a hippo. You can't miss it. That's the one I use. If you are the service provider that is sending happy birthday texts to them at 9 a.m. every year, you can best believe that you'll be top of mind when someone they know needs your service. Birthdays are crucial. Don't sleep on birthdays, guys. All right, number 4 way to generate referrals, steamrolling along here, is offer incentives. Nobody likes to work for free, right? So, if you want to sweeten the deal a little bit and make sure your customers actually scour their networks for the best referrals, offering them something valuable in return can help. Whether it's a Starbucks or an Amazon gift card, a free month subscription, or even just cold hard cash, give something back to your customers for connecting you with warm leads. I mean, they deserve it. With referrals that you're trying to get your clients to hunt out potential business for you. And, with no direct benefit to themselves apart from a warm and fuzzy feeling, they may not be super motivated. But while some people enjoy connecting others in their network, most simply are going to kind of forget about sending referrals as they get busy with their own work. But if your client gets something out of this arrangement, beyond the warm and fuzzies, then they're going to make more of an effort. So once referrals are tied to a reward, you can really transform your clients into referral giving machines. All right, number 5 way to generate referrals is look for the right time to initially ask for the referral. And this is key. So even though we want to mention that word referral as time goes on forever, a couple times a year, when we initially ask for referrals, timing, as in most things in life, is everything. Now, you wouldn't ask your boss for a raise right after you miss the mark on your monthly metrics, right? Which is precisely why it wouldn't be appropriate, or even effective to request a referral when you're under-delivering on what you promised a customer. I think that the best referrals come about after the customer has had an opportunity to experience the value that you're capable of delivering. Consider pairing your initial referral requests with positive customer experiences. So if you just delivered the news that your product or service helped them increase monthly revenue, ask away. Look for opportunities where a client is particularly pleased with the work you've just done, and that's the time to ask for the referral. Perhaps you hand in the first stage of a multi-stage project, or when they've come back to you after one project is finished and ask about a second. Don't just wait until the project is over and you're sending the invoice to ask for that referral. Ask for referrals throughout the process at opportune times when your client is already delighted with what just happened. All right, number 6, partner up with other service providers. So this is a pretty interesting one. And I think it's important to approach other companies who offer complementary services about combining forces with a referral program. So for example, this could look like an accounting practice can partner with a bookkeeper to cross-promote their respective services. To give a partnership, I think, the best chance for success, offer referral clients a discounted package on both services. Sell your package as a way for prospects to fulfill all their needs in one place. All right, we are moving on to lucky number 7. Keep your referrers. So referrers, not referrals. Referrers are the people that are giving the referral. I'm pretty sure that's a word. I don't think I just made that up. Keep your referrers up to date with how things are going. So if someone trusts you enough to connect you with one of their friends, let's be sure to let them know how this new partnership is going. So every couple of weeks or every month, just send a quick text or an email to the referrer to let them know how the process is going. This is going to kind of give them peace of mind that their friend or their business companion, whoever it is that they connected you with, is going to be happy with the intro that they made. And it's going to make them much more likely to continue giving you referrals in the future. Don't leave your referrers in the dark. Because at the end of the day, listen, people give you referrals, sure, because they want to help you build your business. But at the deeper level, they're really giving referrals to build their own social collateral. Because if they refer their friends to a real rock star of a service provider, it makes them look better. So let's never forget that, right? People are going to refer you because it gives them higher social standing within their group. We got to keep them up to date on how things are going. All right, number 8, stay top of mind through content. We had to touch on content at some point, guys. I know it's not everyone's favorite topic because everyone's talking about it all over the place, but we live in a content age. This is the content era, right? I think when people look back on history, they're gonna be like, oh, that was the content era where people were nuts about creating and consuming content. And everyone is looking at their screens all day long, guys, hours on hours every day, whether it's a computer or a phone. It's important that we put ourselves on those screens in a multitude of ways. If we're going to be top of mind when the service you provide comes up as a need in conversation. This can be social media, short form educational videos across multiple platforms. It could be a weekly newsletter. Whatever it is, make sure to have a plan in place that you can sustain. Maybe that's 3 videos a week and 1 weekly newsletter. Make it a plan that is sustainable for you right now. You want your audience to see you as predictable and reliable when it comes to your content distribution. So, and just a quick aside on newsletters, send them more often, guys. Send them weekly at a minimum. Once a month or quarter just is not enough. Get it out of your head that you are contacting your sphere too often and you're bothering them. That's just not true. If your email is personally curated every week with information that they're going to find valuable, then they're going to look forward to opening it. Always be building your email list and make it as valuable as possible, and send that email once a week on the same day at the same time so they can start to get in the habit of looking forward to it and opening it every single week. Newsletters, guys, so important. Once a week minimum. Make that a priority this week. All right, moving on. Number 9 way to generate limitless referrals, sponsored events. So there's really just no more efficient way to get face-to-face with your A-plus past customers than to throw a client appreciation event where you can see a bunch of them all at once. Maybe it's as simple as an open bar for a game. Maybe it's renting out a movie theater or organizing a softball game. Be creative, but be sure to throw at least one of these bad boys every single year. Your clients are going to get to know your clients. They're all going to be talking about how awesome you are as a service provider. They're all going to be talking about how great of a business you run. It's going to start to build community. And just by throwing 1 or 2 of these every single year, you can really set yourself up for a full 365 days of referral mania. All right, guys, end of the list. Number 10 way to generate limitless referrals. Set your top 100 potential referral givers and stay in touch with them every 90 days, no ifs, ands, or buts. So this week, I want you to take the time to separate out the top 100 people in your network as it pertains to your business. So, I'm sure that you love your great grandmother in Iowa. She's not going to be on this list. I want you to stay in touch with her too. Call her every week, but she's not going on the top 100 people as pertains to your business list. This list is people who have sent you referrals in the past. Think about who has a large network of potential clients for you. Put that person on the list. Who is just plain old successful, ambitious, rubs shoulders with other successful people on a regular basis? Put that person on this list. These are the relationships that you need to be investing in. So do the gift baskets, the cards, all the things we already talked about, but also set a 90-day reminder on all of these people and check in every 3 months with a call, a text, an email, or a voice note. Ask them how their son's doing at college, or maybe just check in with something like some market info. Make it either valuable or just show genuine interest in their lives. People appreciate those who stay in touch. All right, guys, I hope you found this short and sweet episode of Doing Big Things super valuable. We've got an awesome guest next week, Brian Lewis, real estate rock star, New York City. The guy's on NBC, ABC. He's all over the place, and we're going to learn about how he does all he does. And as always, guys, I'd always appreciate, if you have some time today and you're enjoying the show, hop on your app that you're listening, leave a 5-star review or however many stars you think we deserve today. I always appreciate the feedback, guys. And until next week, as always, get out there